We're making an emphasis during practice that we need to start off from the jump and not have any lulls at all. So yeah, I think that's an emphasis, and we're doing well with that. So that's definitely something we're gonna, be focusing on until game day.
Through the A10 tournament, our main thing was that it's us against everybody. So as long as we stay together and stick together, we're gonna play our best basketball, and the result should be in our favor. So that's really like from a team jump. For mine is bring my team energy, do whatever I can, whatever they need me to do, whether it's dive on the ground or cheer them on, whatever that case may be. And I feel like that's what we all want to do. Just want to be there for each other throughout this tournament and just play and have some fun. We want to come in here. We don't want to play to lose. So definitely want to get a win. More not just a win, but we want to focusing on Indiana first. So we're taking one game at a time. So that's the plan. Come here, get a win, and have fun.
We talked about the very first practice after the championship was, okay, now let's talk about making a mind shift of, hey, we just accomplished this really amazing accomplishment and we won the A10 championship. How do we use that confidence that we built into shifting into, okay, hey, we want to go out and play really well against Indiana and not feel like, hey, this is just bonus games or this is the extra. So we've been focusing on that from a mental standpoint. But I do think the break actually probably has been good for us when you're looking at 4 games in 4 days and the amount of minutes that we put on our players' legs and the intensity of that. I think there was just a natural piece that we needed some recovery time. Indiana plays with great pace. They are a high-tempo transition offense team that has a very skilled All-American post player, and they have a really balanced attack. They can put up points quickly. And then defensively, they're just very solid. They do a really great job in their half-court man of really being in all the right spots. And we know that, hey, this is going to be a challenge on both sides of the floor for us. We've got to do a really good job of sprinting back in transition and limiting those points, and also working really hard to keep them out of the paint. And then on the offensive side, we want to go in transition too, but we want to make sure that it's really good shot selection and then flow into our half court offense. So we've been working on all those different types of things and just trying to be really focused on what we think are the really key areas to the game. When Taya got hurt her senior year and had knee surgery, then it got infected. Then she was down in the hospital, and they were the same type of injury that Kyrie Irving had, and she has been every year in that training room, hours and hours, just working on her health and trying to get stronger. Then you take the next step, and she is completely committed to her game. In the weight room, watching film with me, watching film with our coaches, comes into practice. She's so competitive. And then, I think you add to that is when she's out on the court, she wants her teammates to play the best that they can. And she really elevates their game. And she's just, she's a complete player, and, she's a phenomenal leader. So there's big smiles and hugs because I think Taya has absolutely earned it. I think it would just continue, the legacy of that senior class and what we have done building VCU women's basketball. I think being at the top of the A10 for the last 3 years, earning that first A10 championship. I think it's just all continuing to build to the legacy, and we're excited. We are definitely working to make sure we are in the best spot to play a great game against Indiana.